That dude did something for me, brother. I get emotional talking about it, bro. Like, I came home, I ain't have nothing, bro. Katt Williams called me to his show and gave me front row seats, bro. Called me to his show. And when I was leaving the show, I thought he threw me some weed in the car because it was wrapped up in a towel.
Rapper Boosie has come out in support of comedian Katt Williams, who has recently faced backlash for his controversial comments during a podcast interview. 2024 started on a hot note for the entertainment world as Katt candidly revealed the behind-the-scenes details of the industry, leading some comedians to target him, thereby putting his safety at risk. But amidst the backlash, Boosie has stepped out as a supporter of Katt, reportedly issuing strong warnings to the comedians attempting to end Katt. In this video, we'll dig into all the details. Katt Williams has recently come under fire for making bold and controversial statements during an exclusive conversation with Shannon Sharpe, which was released on YouTube. During the conversation, Katt made several allegations about fellow comedians and celebrities, including accusing Kevin Hart of being an industry plant and labeling Ludacris as being associated with the Illuminati. Katt has sparked debate with his statements, with some people praising him for his boldness and others criticizing him for his comments. His willingness to speak out has made him a prominent figure in the entertainment world, and his revelations have caused shock in the industry. Katt was also vocal about his views on the representation of black actors in the entertainment industry. He openly criticized the use of black men dressing in feminine attire as a comedic trope, arguing that it is offensive and outdated. While his outspokenness has earned him both praise and criticism, Katt has remained steadfast in his beliefs and has not shied away from tackling controversial topics. This has led some to suggest that Hollywood may be attempting to distance itself from him to avoid controversy. However, Katt's unwavering determination to speak out on these issues has led to some backlash from certain groups within the entertainment industry. This has led to some news on the street that Hollywood is deliberately distancing itself from Katt. All the revelations made by Katt show he's well-versed in the inner workings of the entertainment industry. The comedian also hinted at significant revelations concerning the careers of many black celebrities. Harvey is one of the black artists he threw shade at. Katt suggested that Harvey, who is a popular comedian and television host, has supposedly made a deal involving his soul with Hollywood. While some of the celebrities ignored Katt's remarks, others took to social media to subtly reply to him. One of the latter is Hart. On January 4th, he responded to Williams on Twitter in a post promoting his upcoming Netflix movie Lift. "Gotta get that anger up, oucha champ," he wrote. "It's honestly sad." Hart also gave a huge clapback in this video.
Sums it up well. Like you don't entertain the circus, you watch it. Right?
On January 4th, Ludacris responded to Katt in a video freestyle he posted on Twitter. In it, he rapped that he's never been Illuminati. Addiction's on the rise, comedians check your temperature. Besides these comments, the underlying intention of most of them and Hollywood at large is to remove Katt from the industry, as this has led to the emergence of Boosie in support of Katt. In a recent Instagram Live, rapper Boosie said that he had no comment to make about Katt's interview, which has received a lot of attention.
That nigga responded to Katt Williams with a rap song. That was the word.
In a further elaboration of his thoughts on Katt, Boosie shared a story about a time when he was released from jail and found himself with nothing. During this difficult time, Williams reached out to him and offered him front row seats to one of his concerts. After the concert, Katt surprised Boosie with a generous gift of $115,000. Boosie recounted that while many celebrities had joined the Free Boosie campaign when he was in jail, many of them stopped supporting him once he was released.
I ain't had nothing, man. Invited me to his concert. Got me front row seat. When I was leaving, gave me $15,000.
But Katt distinguished himself for his enthusiastic backing, going above and beyond verbal encouragement, recounting the unanticipated $155,000 present Boosie emphasized its authenticity and heartfelt nature. He stressed that, at the time, he had no acquaintance with Williams. This benevolent act made a lasting impact on Boosie, who expressed appreciation, affirming he would always remember Katt's generosity. In his interview with DJ Vlad, Boosie first opened up about his experience with Katt. The initial segment of the interview was released on YouTube on December 15, 2023, and the full interview was released a few weeks later on January 7, 2024. In the full interview, Boosie expressed his desire to pay it forward and do something for Williams in return for his kindness. "When I see him, I'm definitely going to bless him, bro. And I keep 15, 20, and 20 in my pocket at all times." Boosie went on to describe the spectacular encounter. As he was getting ready to leave his car, Katt approached him with a towel secured by a rubber band. With a quick throwing motion, Katt handed the bundle to Boosie and immediately turned and walked away. Boosie's friend was quick to take the bundle from him and reveal its contents, $15,000 in $100 bills. This is only an appreciation message, but Boosie stated that this particular period holds an underlying meaning. It emphasizes his support for the comedian. Boosie's point was that Katt needed support at a time when many were calling for his cancellation. In essence, he was telling those comedians that they should be supporting Katt instead of tearing him down. Undoubtedly, Katt is one of the greatest stand-up comedians of his generation, known for his raw and unfiltered humor. But despite Katt's undeniable talent and his status as one of the funniest comics of his generation, he has not achieved the same level of mainstream success as some of his peers. While other comedians like Kevin Hart have found success in leading roles in blockbuster movies and hosting their shows, Katt has never embraced such opportunities. He once announced his retirement from stand-up comedy, stating that he felt disillusioned with the industry. This led to speculation about whether or not he had been blacklisted and raised questions about why he hadn't reached the same level of success as figures like Steve Harvey. His beef with Steve goes way back to over a decade ago. The feud between Katt and Steve Harvey can be traced back to when Katt issued a bold public challenge to Harvey, declaring that he could outshine him as the king of comedy. This was during an upcoming New Year's Eve show, where both comedians were headlining. Katt's declaration was a provocative move, and it set the stage for their ongoing conflict. Days before the performance, Katt went on the Jamie Foxx satellite radio show to diss Harvey. "I want to apologize for what's going to happen," Williams said of the joint comedy gig. "But the second you get on stage, I need you to understand that that's your final time as the king of comedy. Water seeks its own level. You can't stop it, Playboy. It is what it is. So I hope you're ready. I hope you have a team of writers. You're going to need about 6 or 7 of them."
Apologize for what's going to happen.
Who is this?
But the second that you get on stage, the second that you get off stage, I need you to understand that that's your final time as the king of comedy.
What the?
Water seeks its own level. You can't stop it, Playboy. It is what it is. So I hope you're ready. I hope you got a team of writers. You're going to need them.
Steve Harvey then calls in and says he's baffled by the whole thing.
Because, I mean, you know, man, it's like this. I've worked with some of the greatest acts. Jamie, we were talking one day.
Yes.
Me and you were standing on stage after the first Def Jam.
Yes.
Me, you, Rock, Martin Lawrence, Jamie Wayans, J. Anthony Brown, Cedric the Entertainer, D.L. Hughley, the late, great Bernie Mac. You know, all the Earthquake, all of these great acts, man. I've been sharing this thing.
On the night of the show, wearing a boxer's robe, Katt came out swinging at Harvey with shots against the comedian's performance, reputation, and even his clothes and hair. In his usual style, Katt was witty and sharp in his delivery, leaving the audience in stitches. He quipped, "Please give it up for Steve Harvey. He's one of the best we've ever had," Williams told the crowd. But he doesn't want any parts of this in any shape or form. During the interview on Shannon Sharp's Club Shay Shay podcast, Katt was asked about the time Dave Chappelle once walked away from $50 million, which he said wasn't even close to what happened. However, he suggested that he had to turn down $50 million 4 times throughout his career just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about, right? Because P. Diddy is wanting to party, and you got to tell him no, he said in a sudden shift to dissing Diddy, who has been sued by 4 women over allegations of SA, including his ex-girlfriend Cassie, with whom he settled. You got to tell him no. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything, I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely. Katt continued. Earlier in the interview, he prided himself on getting this far in Hollywood without compromising his integrity or his values. Later in the chat, he made another diss directed at Diddy. When I see people's wives and stuff, I don't even look at them. I don't want to look at anything I don't want to have because I know how blessed I am, he said. If I look at it, I get it. That's how Diddy will be feeling. His comments were met with a laugh from Sharp. All these comments are what incite comedians against Katt, but now Boosie has appeared to confront anyone meaning to attack him. What's your take on this? Let us know in the comment section. Thanks for watching this video. Remember to like and subscribe to this channel for more exciting updates in the celeb world.